Back like we never left. My actual sons. Gang, gang, I see you. Much love to your mothers for joining me. Welcome back to another video. My name is Wizzy and you're watching early afternoon technical fraudulence. Much love to everyone who's let me know that we're back. And we've got so much to go through, lads. Let me know exactly where you're watching from as we go through the latest breaking news for ladies and see exactly what's going on in the world of the OS. See, just for YouTube purposes. Where are you watching from? What do you think of Donda? Yeah? Which espressos are you drinking? Hopefully a few of you have got notifications today. Check your inboxes. Fraudulencia gang. Let's go. Let's get straight into it. So much to go through. Wow, this football club and the news surrounding it never cease to amaze me. And it is without further ado. Oh, let me just say hello to a few people. Fraud gang in the building. I see you. I see you. New members. We have new members. We have massive new frauds. Who's this? Miroslav Juric. My actual son. My actual son. Is that bringing that up? Not really. Can we do better than that? There he is. Beautiful. My son, much love to your mother, you actual legend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and the stream. Leftover Luke says, Wizzy, much love to you from Leeds. Leeds gang in the building. Donda gang, I see you. Free AMN. We're going to get to that. Oil or nothing. What a name. I'll drink to it. I'm at that point. Willian saved Arsenal 20 million and fraud Edu his job. We'll have to discuss that. Did he? Did he actually? God. Let's keep it calm. Let's keep it tranquilo. Sydney, Australia in the building. Preston in the building. Czech Republic. The fraudulent republic, says Two Stick. Cambodia, Kuwait, Liverpool, Algeria, Norway, Africa. That's an interesting one. That is not Ainsley Maitland-Niles. You're correct. How observant of you. This is Eddie Nketiah, and Crystal Palace are apparently pushing to sign Eddie Nketiah, although there is a gap in the valuations, say Sky Sports. Obviously, there's a gap in the valuations. We can't work out our ass from our ear. Music commenter says, Fraud Father, what shall I get for my KFC order? Oh, much love. Like the video, you damn frauds. What should you get for your KFC order? I like a burger, but I do like actual chicken. The fries usually turn up cold, and KFC give you about 8 fries per pack, so not really fussed about the fries. Maybe get some gravy to dip the actual chicken in. Bit of coleslaw on the side. Corn, yes, but you get stuck in your teeth, so no. What else? You're a massive fraud as well. And that's about it. Who's next? We've got so many of you. Much love to all of you for getting involved so early. The Royal Mail says, just a quick one to tell you I love you. Well, I love you back. The Royal Mail, massive fraud. Rahul Sharma, welcome, my actual son. Welcome to True Fraud Gang membership. Gov, eliteness, elite. Ah, the levels. Mate, I appreciate you. And M1CFC. Wow, Chelsea boys, mate. It's that bad. Pity calls. I'm getting pity calls. No, I appreciate you, bros. Let's get on with the news, though, because there is plenty to go through. And we have not even touched on Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Crystal Palace pushing to sign Arsenal's Eddie Nketiah. Talks continuing. There is apparently an unnamed German club in the mix as well. We scoot over to, you can't really see him, but that is Reiss Nelson Now, Amad Diallo was meant to be going on loan to Feyenoord. However, that deal's collapsed. Apparently, he got injured during his last training session. And as a result, Reiss Nelson is going to be moving to Feyenoord, or at least it looks that way. He has also signed a 1 or maybe 2 year contract extension, so it's interesting to see what's going on there. As per usual, Arsenal are doing mad panic deals, and there will be breaking news for their ass throughout the next 30 hours. It's going to be sensational. I hope you'll join me by smashing the subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on as well, because I may go live very randomly as things do happen. However, as it stands, Reiss Nelson is going to be moving to Feyenoord. Hector Bellerin news we have got. Hector Bellerin's name is on Barcelona's books, apparently. Yeah, I know a lot of people will be frowning at that, saying it's nonsense, but they have just sorted out a deal for Emerson Royal with Spurs. That's right, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur, top of the Premier League, look to have sorted a €23 million deal for Emerson Royal, Barcelona right back, who is or was one of Arsenal's targets, if reports are to be believed. Anyway, Hector Bellerin's name is one of a few options on the table. We're saying it's quite unlikely that it could happen, but I thought I'd mention this. That is from Matteo Moretto. This is the main story so far of today for me, an absolute scene of chaotic, unglorious emotion. Let me just go through a couple of these super chats. Aidan Kaplan says somehow managed to fumble moves for Xhaka, Maitland-Niles and Ketia, Kolasinac and probably Bellerin in one window. Total incompetence. Also, Donda is cheeks. Listen, your face, yeah? Tears. Cry me those Donda tears, baby. It's not for everyone. Art is not for everyone. Going to a gallery is not for everyone. I understand that. If you're looking for shake that ass or some, twerking thing in the club, it's we're over that. We're men, grown up. Art, yeah. Art is not for everyone, but appreciate you, Aidan. I appreciate you. Taran Singh says, "Did you see IMDb's description of Arsenal's All or Nothing documentary?" I didn't. There's an A in the end of that, but I didn't. What does it say? Someone send it to me on twitter.com/HughWizzy or instagram.com/your damn boy. Yeah? It's not actually your damn boy, it's HughWizzy, but Small Bear Sports. What? I can't even say that. That's a good one. Small Bear Sports says, greetings from Denver, my fraud father, my son. Thoroughly enjoying your content. I appreciate you. Keep up the good work. And of course, Viva Ronaldo. Listen, we've got some news about Cristiano Ronaldo. I've got an exclusive. Well, it's not really an exclusive because it's already happened, but I've got news that not a lot of people are covering and will be washed over. I don't know how important it is, but there is leaked audio that we will be going through in this video. Okay? Sit tight. Don't smash the video. Don't smash the TV either. Smash the like button or just press it calmly. Just press it calmly. Come on. If you're not logged in as well and you're just watching it through the link, can you not do that? Go onto the app, go on, click me, then you're involved. You're in the family. Join the family. Huh? Okay. Ainsley Maitland-Niles says on Instagram, all I want to do is go where I'm wanted and where I'm going to play. Let's take a closer look. This is not a joke. This has actually happened. I still can't quite believe that this is something that he's decided to go public with, and we are going to have to talk about it. Why is our best right back being offered out? Let's go through it. We've got here a player who has been played at right back. He's been played all over the place, to be fair to the kid, and done quite well. He's been called up for England at right back, played for Arsenal at right back, but says he wants to play centre mid, or at least that's what we were being fed. He's gone to West Brom on loan to play centre mid. He's actually been told to play right back. He's come back to Arsenal, and he's saying now that he's fine playing wherever, including right back. However, we're now playing him at centre mid. It's all very confusing. I don't know what's going on, and I'm not sure Arsenal do either. Edu and Arteta have got a lot of pressure on their shoulders over the next 24 to 30 hours to make sure that Arsenal can bring in at least one other player. Arsenal, without question, need a right back, unless Maitland-Niles is that guy, because he is, to me at least, the best right back at the club. Questionable it has been for a moment. Questionable as it has been for a moment, I should say. We've got David Ornstein over here doing a tweet which reads, and I quote, jeez, understand Maitland-Niles has stated from the start of this season that he'd like to play solely as a fullback, the position in which he was selected for England last year, and has never during current campaign asked to operate in midfield. So look, the fact is Everton have come in, they've swooped in, Rafa has swooped in on a carpet, on the Goodison blue carpet, flown in. He's swooping, looking for talent for cheap. Who sells talent for cheap? We don't even sell them. We just loan them out. We're loaning everyone. We can't sell anyone. We sold one player. I'm trying to think. Have we sold anyone else? Nah, we've sold one player. Who's this over here? Adrian Fossingen says Willock out, Nketiah on his way out. Ainsley Maitland-Niles wants out by the looks of it. Nelson out, but you guys told Ryan that you want more English homegrown. This is part of the problem. Arsenal's fans are being sold a lot of dreams, as per usual. 1 year it's, project experience. We need Cedric, we need Willian, we need David Luiz, we need elder statesmen who've been there before and done it, and they can bring the Champions League to Arsenal within 3 years. The Project Champions League 3-year plan, this season it's Project Youth, flourish the kids, let's homegrown talent only. It's going to be difficult or tough and slow to get English players in the future. It is very difficult to know whether Arsenal are coming or going. I'm not sure that they do themselves. So yes, Adrian, I take your point. Danimal Hernandez says that Ainsley Maitland-Niles Instagram post shows the shambles we're in, and also, why do we have two strikers in Lacazette and Aubameyang? It doesn't work unless we go 4-4-2. How would you feel about a 4-4-2 formation? Arsenal are playing 4-4-2 during the game. They do. They do play 4-4-2. I mean, I think they're playing too many formations during the game, if anything. He's trying to switch back and forth from having the ball and not having the ball and then trying another one. I'm not totally convinced that with what's at his disposal at the moment, let's be fair, because a lot of players are out injured, and you look at that back line and you're looking at let's go through the players. There's 4 Wenger players there. Kolasinac, who else we got? Holding, we've got Chambers, we've got Xhaka, we've got El Neni coming on, 5, Aubameyang, that's 6. This is what? I know, everybody's negative now. It's all God. We're bottom of the league and da-da-da. But look, real projects to get rid of a lot of the players that are still hanging around. We'll talk about another of those after touching on Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil. This is actually news that I've got from the AFC Bell, who is back. I thought he disappeared and gone. The ghost of Bell is back, and he is here to reclaim his place amongst the greats. I had him lying next to the mole and the horse and the gerbil, but he has risen. Salute to the bell. He says a source close to Mesut Ozil tells whatever that thing is that they put there, tells us, it's probably us, that's probably their name, tells us that there are advanced talks with an international production company regarding a documentary that partly deals with what happened behind the scenes in his last years with Arsenal. and reviews Mesut Ozil and his team's account of the events that ended with his exit from the club. I tell you what, lads, I waited about 15 years for Wenger to write a book, and when he finally did, there was a lot of stuff missing. I doubt very much that we are going to get the juicy details of his disastrous, chaotic fall from grace that we all hope that we will get from this. However, it's going to be fantastic entertainment for quite a lot of people watching not only this, but also, of course, the Amazon documentary, which has been, if I'm right in saying this, I've read anyway, that it is actually going to be redone. They're going to try and start again. Maybe they've just stepped in and said, listen, this is, you can't go public with this. You're going to have to give us those tapes. We'll take those. You start again. We'll give you back $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. Something like that. Anyway, Mesut Ozil may well be about to be all over the news anyway for quite some time. He has obviously gone with that tweet the other day saying, trust the process, and a little heartbreak emoji. How tongue-in-cheek or sarcastic was he being? Was he actually saying it's painful as an Arsenal fan, or is he just still a little bit bitter with a chip on his shoulder about the whole thing and how it went down? Arsenal did clearly mishandle that situation. You could argue mistreat him, and as he has ended up at Fenerbahce, watching from afar, he has seen, just the same as us, just the same as all of us, them falling to the bottom of the table. Now with the best time to post that tweet, if anything, to gain points. Anyway, Willian's contract has been terminated with Arsenal. That's the next thing we've got to talk about. And there's a lot of PR going on. There is a campaign to save face for this guy's career. Make no mistake about it. He is incredibly embarrassed about the situation and how it's gone down. He is, I reckon, if you ask 93.8% of Arsenal fans, they don't want him at the club anymore, especially on the wages that he's been on. And the 6.2% that are left over, they're partially cited. Yeah, okay. And they're just loyal fans, or loyal fans. Right? No offense to the partially sighted, but you can't see what's going on, right? Fucking hell, easy, mate. Easy. Willian is off. He'll fly to Brazil tomorrow ahead of signing for Corinthians, which I got to say is a good move for him. It's a good move because I'll tell you what, no one in Europe wants you right now. The name has been tarnished, and the fact of the matter is, yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. You're not part of, we can't operate like that. And I'm really quite happy that this is being done, because it shows that either they have seen that it's going terribly wrong, or that we have expressed so passionately that nah, this ain't the one. We're not really welcome. Yeah, kind of done. You're blocking the future of various players. I mean, the fact that you've gone and splashed out on a marquee club record signing in Nicola Pepe, £72 million, and then you've gone and bought this Don, and 32 odd years old and whatnot. It's not really making sense. It's not really. And you've got Reiss Nelson, who's still, again, going to be going out on loan. And in terms of his career, he's gone backwards. Let's be honest, he's gone backwards. This is a kid who's part of the squad that's won the Under-17 World Cup with the likes of who? Phil Foden. And look at the difference in how that's gone down. There was a time when Nelson as well was being talked about in the same conversations as Sancho. That's not happening anymore, is it? Okay. Who's next up? We got Eli Propek. Not letting him leave is pointless. No game time unless Bellerin leaves. He's only going to decrease in value and will eventually leave for nothing. I'm going to presume that he's talking about Ainsley Maitland-Niles. No game time unless Bellerin leaves. Bellerin said that he wanted to leave a while ago. His agent's been shopping him around Europe for God knows how long. And you, man, are just you're. Sometimes I think you're not putting the dots together, lads. You're not putting the dots together, right? Join the dots, you know, or just read between the lines. The kid doesn't really see the vision anymore. That much is quite clear from what's been coming out. I mean, let's not even talk about the football, yeah? Don't get me started on the football. I'm going to bring something up now. I hope I can find it, because it really demonstrates how bad Arsenal are in need of a right back. Just bear with me a second, because we send a lot of... Where is this? I'm gonna have to listen. You're getting away with it, aren't you? Are you gonna get away with it? Hold on a second. Oh, you're gonna get away with it. You're gonna get away with it because I can't find it and I don't want to waste time. Anyhow, you're looking at one of the worst right backs in the league. Yeah, you're talking about what you're worrying about, whether he's going to go or not. I'm telling you factually. Yeah, it's not opinion anymore. He's one of the worst right backs in the league. Now, that is looking after him in any sort, shape, or form is to the detriment of the club. And it is time that we started sorting this stuff out. Yeah. How many players have made it quite clear that they do not want to be at the club? I mean, you got one of them wearing the captain's armband. We've given him a new contract. It's not really making a lot of sense. I'm expecting a lot of action in the next 24 to 30 hours. You know, do not leave your seats. Yeah. You need the loo. Tough. You're not going anywhere. Yeah. The window is alive and kicking. And I tell you what, these guys better be out there scrambling for moves in the final hour. Right back needed, centre mid needed, striker needed. Situations could be eased with 1, 2, or 3 of those for me. Anyway, we've got other news as well. We'll touch on that. Who we got next? We've got Kolasinac. Yeah, I've got this out of Turkish paper, and loosely translated. And when I say loosely, I mean just accept it. Teşekkür ederim. Mesut Özil really wants the Kolasinac transfer. like, what are you talking about? That's in the paper. And says that he really vouches for the player. However, Fenerbahce, the club, have doubts about Kolasinac's character. So, we got Mesut Özil trying to sort his mate out, from the looks of things. And Kolasinac, the damage has been done. He's been involved in such madness over it. We don't know whether that's good for the brand. We're not sure. He could probably add something on the pitch. He's not the worst player in the world. You know, he's not far from it, but he's not the worst. And in Schalke, he looked fantastic. He looked like a top player who could do, you know, what was asked of him. But Mesut Özil is clearly trying to get him out to do, you know, more whatever they do, the gang. I'm going to move it on. Who we got next? 30. We're looking at 30 hours until the deadline. Obviously, players need to leave before players come in. I can accept that. It does look low. Like, it looks like we've got technical fraudulence. Bear with me a second, I'll sort it out. Okay, mic check, mic check, mic check. Back in the building. And more technical fraudulence. Okay, hopefully that's fixed, wherever that was. Much love to everyone who's hanging around. We are going through the latest news. Obviously, we have discussed a whole lot of Arsenal stuff. There is, or there are, I should say, 1 or 2 other things that I do want to touch upon, including Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's loads of comments as well. I'll go through some of those. Hold on a second. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Are we good? About to jump on the beat. All or nothing IMDb. Why do people keep sending me that? All or nothing. Oh god. What is this? Search Google for... Okay, right. All or nothing Arsenal. Here we go. Why is this making headlines? What is so... In Amazon's third installment of All or Nothing, we uncover the pathetic downfall of North London's second biggest club. No European football, no faith, just vibes. What is this? Sorry. Starring Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as a washed-up striker. Aaron Ramsdale gonna relegate Arsenal. All cast and crew. What? Someone is pulling my leg. What's going on here? Mikel Arteta. I'm sorry, I'm just... Can anyone edit this? Is this like Wikipedia? Is that what's going on here? Because Mikel Arteta, our state of this, we are comedy. It's sad to see. Willian is off though. It's party time, yeah? Pull your pants down. Yeah? Wave your flags. Don't pull your pants down, actually, that's fucking weird. What? Take your tops off. Men only. Women, that's... You're going to get done, right? I know it's not fair, but it's just the way of the world. In fact, everyone just keep your clothes on. Just get your flags out. Wave them. All or nothing. I am looking forward to watching that. William will be part of that, hopefully. It will be interesting to see what they allow to be shown. We've got other news as well. Let's go through it. One of the talented youngsters at the club. Has he got 2 earrings in? Am I seeing? Yeah. George Michael fan. Now, he has gone on loan to Portsmouth. I like him. He looks like he's got a good future ahead of him. Mature head on his shoulders, and Portsmouth have got experience with a couple of Arsenal kids as well, who've gone on to do good things, so let's hope. That works, low mate. Calm it down, lads, calm it down. Calm it down. Check Ornstein, Martial to Arsenal. What? Check Ornstein, Martial to Arsenal. Is this a joke? This is a joke. I'm getting trolled live on camera. Don't do this to me, please, God. He's trolling me. He's trolling me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's trolling me. Oh, do you know what I did see? I did see actually Ornstein writing an article which said that if Aubameyang was to leave, and there was interest, there is interest, I should say, in Aubameyang, then Arsenal would be looking at 3 other strikers, one of whom was Divock Origi. Yeah, fade into the distance. So, Divock Origi, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Divock Origi to the Os. Anwesh Mishra says, no doubt the Arsenal board is a bottle job, but we can't support Ainsley Maitland-Niles here. He is being childish. For me, he should never, ever play. Wow. Anwesh Ruthless FC says, Ainsley Maitland-Niles should never play for the club again. How do you feel? Is Hector Bellerin the one for you? I can't even keep a straight face when I say that. Danimo Hernandez says Arsenal should try and look into Liga NOS more often. Tavares was a steal. There's so many gems in that league. Diaz was bought from Benfica and won the league. Our board seems to overlook Liga NOS. Well, yeah, Nuno looks decent, doesn't he? Energetic. He's clearly capable of playing in both positions. I mean, are we planning on... Is that part of the problem? We don't know who should be playing right back. Is that what he's... Like, how many right backs have we actually got? Tavares can play there. Tavares, yeah? You got Cedric, yeah? Cedric. You don't get any flamboyancy, mate. Just Cedric. mate. Oh, the way he got spun. Oh my God. Wow. Still getting flashbacks of that. Cancelo. Yeah, through the... Oh, Jesus. 1-0. Yeah, Chambers, Maitland-Niles, Bellerin, Cedric. Be interesting to see what happens with Maitland-Niles. This is a cry for help, if you ask me. Everton swooping in with a loan deal that's been rejected today. If you are new to the channel, that has been the main topic of discussion. Maitland-Niles' loan bid from Everton, swooping in on the Goodison carpet. Arsenal turned it down, and Arteta is now saying that he wants him to be part of his plans. I don't know whether to believe it or not, but the fact that it's a loan offer is probably part of it. They just want to sell, full stop. We've done quite a lot of loan deals as well, so it's time for some money, boys. The second Wolf says, I'm sure others have asked, but please do a reaction video to the documentary because Amazon have clearly hit the jackpot with it. I'm not sure that you're going to get what you think you're going to get, I have to say. These things are usually doctored, edited, and produced in collaboration with the staff who will give it the okay. A lot of the time, even if I am doing a small time sponsored content, they want to, hold it back. You can't release it yet. You got to wait till the, have we cleared it? I've got to send it to this guy. He's going to have a look. He'll let his guy know that it's all right or not. It's a process. Arsenal will not let anything out that makes the club look bad. They just won't. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to do that with what's gone on so far, this pre-season, season window, but they will be doing their best at least. And that's why I think there may be some truth into Arsenal kind of starting. Maybe they'll start at game 4. Will we be allowed to do that? We just miss. It's like you just turn up in season 4, Anyway, we got, who's this? Oh, Days a Hat. Much love to your mother, my actual fraudulent friends. You're not the newest member of the True Fraud Gang member, but a true fucking up. You're not the newest member. I've seen you before. I appreciate you. Patrick Vargas is about to have a stroke from all the salt in the chat. I'm not sure what you're alluding to. Let me just go through the chat. Ainsley Maitland-Niles' new song, Locked Up, featuring Akon. Imagine playing Chambers over Maitland-Niles at right back. Connor49 saying, enjoy the championship next season. Purdy, you massive fraud. Jaeger bombs. Yeah? Okay. Okay, I see. Who else we got? Pull your pants down and wave your flags. Bit dodgy. I did say that was. I took that one back. I took it back. I've done that on the internet, so that's context. Those who know. You must be new round here. Anyway, let's go through the rest of it. Let me just minimize that for a second. Okay, I want to play you this Cristiano Ronaldo video because it's quite interesting. Hopefully the audio is going to work for me, but what you are about to hear is not going to be for everybody, if only because it's in Portuguese. I'll play a little bit of it though.
Talinhas, como é que é? Tudo fixe? A minha situação vai ficar fechada hoje. Hoje à tarde, hoje à noite, mais tarde amanhã de manhã já fica fechada. Ou Manchester United ou Manchester City.
Okay, now, hopefully you heard that. I'm going to loosely translate, right? But it would appear that at this stage, Cristiano Ronaldo is talking to an agent. He says Palinha, and he also informs the guy that he's talking to, who I think he's just leaving a message for. I'm going to presume this is on WhatsApp, and that's how this is leaked. WhatsApp messages, you got to be careful. People just forward them. You go, don't forward that to anybody. And he goes, no, of course not, Forwards it to his mate. He says, don't forward that to anybody. Yeah? Forwards it to his mate. Before you know it, 444,000 people have seen it. This video has 273,000 views, so a lot of people will have seen it. Anyway, he's basically saying that Manchester City and Manchester United are both fighting for his signature. He is about to also add in that he'd like his mate to be helped out as well. Portuguese player Bruno Alves, I believe it is, who has just signed for a new team, but has fallen out with the manager and wants to go to another new team. Cristiano is trying to pull some strings to make that happen as well.
Os dois estão aí na guerra e vai ficar fechado. Olha, houve uma coisa. Estás a dizer que o Nacional está apertado e tal. Vocês estariam interessados? Eu acho que era uma mais-valia para o Nacional, pela experiência que tem, pelo bem que está ainda, mesmo com a idade que tem. Se vocês quiserem fazer alguma coisa com o Bruno Alves, que estava no Parma. Ele era para assinar, ele assinou pelo Famalicão, mas ele chateou-se com o treinador, que é também madeirense. Epá, ele teve lá uma...
If you know any Spanish, you might be able to pick up some words. I can, and El Trenador, the fact that it's Palma, there's a lot of stuff that is nothing to do with his Manchester United move. I just thought it was very interesting to hear that it may well have been possible. I think things are up in the air, and not that it matters. He signed on the dotted line for United. He's just passed his medical as well. It will be happening. You will be seeing him in that, I'm going to say number 7 shirt, because I think Rio Ferdinand's leaked that news as well, in a semi-tipsy stupor. I thought it was interesting that it is possible that he could have ended up at Manchester City, or at least it's possible that his agent was completely playing City to force Manchester United to make a move, because there is, when you think about it, it is almost unthinkable that he could have ended up at City. It would have been so bad in terms of marketing for United that they almost had to do it. But you know, he's still going to be on an incredible amount of money. And oh, here is the translation. Audio of Cristiano Ronaldo hours before his transfer to Manchester United. The Portuguese still attacks as an agent and tries to negotiate the departure of experienced defender Bruno Alves from Nacional to Nacional from Portugal. Okay, anyway, that was that. This is now. Yeah, that is why you got to be careful on WhatsApp, lads. You got to be careful. Jay Lawler says the Tottenham documentary on Amazon didn't start until after they sacked Pochettino in November. So it wouldn't surprise me if the first few weeks got cut from it. That is interesting. Was that the first one? Did they do that one before the City one? Or is that because that would mean maybe it's just random. They sign the deal and then they start to after the deal. If that's the plan, the way forward, or you can do that, I would expect Arsenal to do that. We got Inacho Kippen, actual son, True Fraud Gang membership for you. Okay, let's skip over and see exactly what else is happening. It is all kicking off left, right and centre. Real Madrid have apparently ended talks with Kylian Mbappe. They have been waiting for a response from PSG. I think they bid something like 180 odd million euros, or 170 million and 10 million euros add-ons and whatnot. Anyway, it looks like PSG are happy for Mbappe to leave for free, or think that they can get him to re-sign. The likelihood is he's going to end up at Real Madrid. I think it's a dream of his and always has been. But Julien Maynard is reporting that Real Madrid have stopped negotiations with PSG, and barring an unlikely turnaround, Kylian Mbappe will not join Real Madrid by the end of this transfer window. We've got Rob Dawson from ESPN, who is tweeting about a couple of deals, one of which is Ruben Diaz's new contract. He's signed an extension until 2027. However, this one is in particular about Jesse Lingard. No concrete offer on the table from West Ham, but Jesse Lingard apparently told to leave. That's coming out of Manchester Evening News. Jesse Lingard being told to leave. Wow, disrespectful. Get out of my club, they're saying. Jay Lings, who you can't actually see there. There he is. This is going to be one of the deadline day deals, I'm pretty sure. He has actually been active on Twitter, unveiling a new esports team. J-Lings Esports. At J-Lings Esports. Let's have a look. Official Twitter account of J-Lings Esports. God. Where all the cringe happens in one place. New ventures branching out into the world of esports, starting with Rainbow Six. He is putting together a team. For all inquiries, contact Epic Global. That's not sponsored. This is not sponsored. I repeat, I'm not affiliated in any way with Jay Lings. But Manchester United are. Well, look, that's contrasting reports there, because I've got Manchester Evening News on one page telling me Jesse Lingard told to leave Manchester United, and then on the next page, the very next page, I've got Manchester United are happy for Jesse Lingard to stay and fight for his place at the club this season. What a load of nonsense. It's all about clicks, but I'm sure that agents are going to be pushing, looking for deals if they can get them done over the next 30 hours. Jesse Lingard could well be one of those moving. Where are we going next? Let's have a little look. Right, 1 second. Have a coffee, please. Thanks, man. Okay, coffee is on the way. We're going to move our attention over to Watford. Watford FC. It's our favourite. Bear. Watford is in my heart forever. In an emotional and heartfelt message, Troy Deeney addresses supporters as his 11-year spell at Vicarage Road comes to an end. He's loving life. It's the end of an era. And it's our favourite queue skipper. Deeney. Where is he going? Birmingham Football Club. Mike McGraw tweets, Mr. Cajones himself leaving Watford. That is pretty big news if you ask me. He is obviously a Watford legend, but Troy Deeney has left Watford and is now apparently a free agent. Crystal Palace are looking for a new striker. And of course, they have been linked to Arsenal's very own Eddie Nketiah. Let's just close some of these windows. I've got so many pictures up, it's unbelievable. Willian, get out of my club. Kolas, get out of my club. Wow. Sorry. Eddie Nketiah is an option for Crystal Palace, who, as I say, are looking for a striker. They have gone on record as a striker. Listen, whilst we're on this Willian business, I'm reading this tweet here. It's just thrown me a little bit. I know Willian's move to Arsenal has not worked out, but fair play to him for terminating his contract this afternoon, walking away from a lot of money and rejoining Corinthians, even though Lyon offered more because he'd given them his word. How much spunk can you fit in a tweet? How much is Kia paying these bald frauds to tweet this absolute nonsense? Fraudulence of the highest order, you've been exposed. Thank you. I've seen some incredibly scripted tweets regarding Willian over the past 24 hours. Some genuinely laughable ones like, oh, he's doing Arsenal such a favour. It's incredible. He's turning down £240,000 a week. Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Who's decided to give Willian 240 grand a week? Or who's told you that Willian's getting 240 grand a week and you're trying to sell it to me like he's actually doing me a favour? Willian, hoping to fly to Brazil tomorrow to join Corinthians. But anyway, as we were saying, Crystal Palace are currently looking for a striker. I'm just going to open this in a new image. Let's have a look at the transfers. Arsenal fans, this one's for you. Let's move over, switch over. Okay, Arsenal signings since Arsene Wenger left. Stefan Lichtsteiner. Yeah, that one's gone. Bernd Leno, still at the club, £19 million. Bernd Leno, Arsenal's number one. Matteo Guendouzi didn't work out, did it? He's gone. Obligation to buy for Marseille, so he's no longer really Arsenal's player. Lucas Torreira, in Italy, sorted. New club, new league, new dreams. None of them to do with Arsenal. Socrates has gone. Denis Suarez, Martinelli, 6 mil. Saliba, 27 mil. I mean, never seen him play for the club. Nicola Pepe. I don't know. Let me know what you think. He really does divide opinion. £72 million was a lot of money. Especially clear to me now that I've sort of thought about things, seen the way the deal unfolded, watched the kind of downfall of Raul, or, you know, it does seem that they didn't really watch him at Lille. We certainly haven't played him in the position that they did. And his numbers for that season before we signed him, were sensational numbers. For a number of reasons. 1, taking penalties. 2, playing up front. 3, playing in an electrifying side that play attacking football and a lot of space in behind, and etc, etc, etc. So a process with that one. Kieran Tierney, 25 mil, everybody's favourite. Yeah, probably everybody's favourite Arsenal player, barring a couple. Dani Ceballos. Okay, Pablo Mari, okay, Cedric Suarez, okay. And we are moving into what I presume now is Arteta land. And let's just see if we can bring those fully to the fore. We'll start about there. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, 2020. Pablo Mari. I mean, the opinion of this guy has probably never been at this low of an ebb, but yeah, £10 million. Cedric Suarez, 4-year contract. 4-year contract. Willian looks to be going. Gabriel, would be nice if he could come back. That would be fantastic. Runarsson is not going to work out. He played about 3 games for the club. Thomas Partey, probably the most important midfielder in the machine. Currently missing. Ceballos, I mean, Matt Ryan, we don't know what happened there. I think he's done an interview in Australia actually saying that he spoke to Mikel Arteta and presumed that he was going to end up playing for the club and signing. Then he never got a phone call. Make what you will of that. And of course, we go to this season where we see the introduction of Nuno Tavares, Sambi, Ben White, Martin Odegaard and Ramsdale. And you can see there that Arsenal are now, well, not now, we're fully spending money. Is it a bit late? Are these players good enough to replace those in the starting 11? You've got questions to ask of Mikel Arteta, especially in the last game. You're looking at a back 4, a back 5, well, back 7, if you like, of questionable decisions. Why, for example, having signed Thomas Partey and potentially signed Lokonga as an understudy, or the backups, why is he not featuring in the game? He's been unfortunate with a few things, like Ben White being out with illness or whatever it is he's out with. But Ramsdale is quite expensive for a player who's going to be playing on the bench. It's nice to have competition, and I guess that is up in the levels, but there are going to be questions asked when Arsenal need other holes filled, perhaps more urgently. Let me know your thoughts on all of those signings. We've just gone through quite a few of them, but those are Arsenal signings since Wenger left. Let's move back over here and go through some of the chats. We got Izar, who's upgraded his membership to certified. My actual son. I salute you. Ben White is a joke. 50 million, bro. Okay, everybody relax. Everybody relax. Spend all that, make a documentary, will look amazing. Okay, no real. Mikel thinks he is Mahrez. Small Bear Sports. I can't even say that. Small Bear Sports. Small Bear Sports says £30 million for Dan James. Murto is going to get a statue at this rate. Dan James will fit Leeds United like a glove. Their style of play perfectly suited to his pace. And his understanding with Marcelo Bielsa is going to be electrifying. You will see him performing at a level that he has never achieved at Manchester United. I'm almost certain of that. Norwich City have just unveiled their new signing, Ozan Kabak. That is right. Norwich City have signed Ozan Kabak on loan from Schalke. We have got lots of breaking news happening. This is an old one, but it's something that I haven't really covered. Ruben Diaz has been given a contract until, where is it? 2027. An incredible 2027. What's this? DPM98 says, no, don't take our star striker Origi with his 1 Carabao Cup goal last season. He is irreplaceable. Please God, no. From a heartbroken Liverpool fan. Yes, I hear you. And please, Barcelona, or anyone, Villarreal, Betis, please don't take Hector Bellerin. Please don't take him. Incredible. Absolutely phenomenal. Electrifying talent. A product of La Masia. Yeah? A multiple cup winner with a sensational turn of pace and an artistic vision, a creative vision like most footballers couldn't dream of. Please don't take him. Ainsley is a baby, so unprofessional, says AZ. Willian will start singing once he's in Brazil. Costs less than Ben White, mate. Don't make it worse. Harry Haas is not a happy bunny. And yeah, I just want to say much love to everyone who's in the stream. If you do me a massive favour and do one of two things, either retweet the pinned tweet on my Twitter or just like the video and subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. Okay, much love to all of you. I'll keep going through the best ones in the comments. Arteta's cousin saying Bellerin walked the Louis Vuitton show. We are constant source of banter, but as you have heard, or if you haven't heard, you're about to hear, Leeds United close to agreeing a £30 million deal with Manchester United for Dan James. According to the United source, it's on the brink of being completed as a permanent deal. That one coming out of the Telegraph, who also say Real Madrid on the verge of making an increased third bid for PSG forward Kylian Mbappe. Ooh, increased bid. I tell you what, if you watched Lionel Messi's debut against Rennes, it's quite a difficult game actually. It wasn't as easy as I was expecting. I was expecting Messi to score. He didn't. However, Mbappe got his brace and his value probably went up as a result of it. Houssem Aouar is another player that we're going to have to talk about. Houssem Aouar available. Perhaps on the cheap, late on deadline day deals to be done left, right and centre, and he is of course a player that both Arsenal, Spurs and I'm sure a whole host of other clubs have been looking at. Houssem Aouar, however, is expected to stay at Lyon. Now, why have Arsenal not pulled their finger out? Why have Spurs not done this? Is it an attitude problem? Especially since he was one of Arsenal's top targets just 11 months ago, perhaps less. It is interesting that he is seemingly not as desirable an acquisition as he once was. Anyway, the main news today for Arsenal fans as we go through the transfer news in general is that Ainsley Maitland-Niles has been the subject of a loan inquiry from Everton. Rafa Benitez, Everton. Ainsley, my actual son, Helen Donny, could well be on his way out of the club, and he posted himself today on Instagram. Let me just bring him up, saying that all he wants is to play and to be loved. I think he said something about being loved. No, I just made that up. He said, all I want to do is go where I'm wanted and where I'm going to play. So he believes that he's not wanted and that he's not going to play football. Now, as a footballer, those are two things that don't add up. It's a sorry situation to be in. It's very sad that Arsenal Football Club haven't sorted this out prior to this. And it's a shame that he hasn't, or him and his agent haven't done more about this before now, because you're leaving it very late. It has to be said. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the subject of an Everton loan inquiry with an option to buy. Came with an option to buy. It has been rejected, and as it stands, it's being reported that Ainsley Maitland-Niles will be staying at Arsenal, as Mikel Arteta says, he is part of my plans. I mean, you've got to wonder, because Arsenal have been in the market for a right back, and although Maitland-Niles has shown that he is very capable, more than capable of playing there, he's more than capable of playing everywhere, to be quite honest. He's played at right back, left back, centre mid, right wing. He's capable of playing everywhere. As it stands, he will be fuming. And the reason that he's posting this on Instagram is because recently Arteta has chosen Cedric Suarez. Cedric, I'm going to get nutmegged on a regular basis by Cancelo. Yeah, Suarez. Cedric, I've played 3 games for the club and I got a 4-year contract. 3 or 4-year contract. Wow. Cedric, and Chambers has been played ahead of him in that position. Jebi, Parisien. Did you enjoy the game yesterday? Love the video, Hugh. Do you think someone like Luis Campos could save Arsenal? Perhaps only someone like Luis Campos could save Arsenal. It is one of the first things I do when I'm playing Football Manager. Bring the boy in. Let's get the deals done. Yeah, he knows how to find them. But as it stands, Arsenal have genuinely very little chance of bringing anyone in like that. I have to say, bringing anyone in at any level is going to be a challenge for Arsenal, because you've got to convince them that you are going to be part of an ambitious project. And when you're bottom of the league with no goals scored after 3 games, I don't care who the opposition is, it doesn't look good. Never mind no European football. The club is still a great club, make no mistake about it. I have to stress that to you. The club is still a great club. It's just that this is a terrible period where they have shown incredible negligence. There are huge amount. There's a long list of mismanagement failures that are costing the club hugely right now. So I'm not sure that they will have any other option but to throw incredible amounts of money at the problem. Anyhow, we're going to go to Spurs news very briefly, because it does look like Tottenham have pulled off a sensational deal themselves. I tweeted about this earlier. Where are we? Where are we? Emerson Royal, Barcelona's Emerson Royal. Yes, indeed. Looks to have been... It's a £25 million euro offer with €5 million in add-ons. This is a right back who has been one of Arsenal's targets as well. It looks like Spurs are interested in everyone that Arsenal are in. Nothing new there. Huge differences in the two clubs' results so far this season. But just to bring a picture of this little fraud up here we go. Emerson Royal looks like he may well be joining. However, there's been no confirmation from Spurs or Barcelona. The offer is on the table, and I'm expecting news on this soon, if only because Spanish press are already reporting that he's gone and they're looking for a replacement. And as I said earlier, one of those potential replacements is Hector Bellerin. Whether you believe that or not is nonsense. It's up to you. Personally, it's got to be nonsense, surely. Do they watch football? Anyhow, much love to everyone who's in the stream. Hope you're all doing well. We are. Jeez. We're going to move back over to the chat very briefly. Let me just have a look. We've got Overmars news coming. We've got news. Yeah, don't worry yourselves. There's no process to trust in the first place. Wow. Overmars to Arsenal news. Wow. Yes, indeed. My actual sons. Who we got? Remember when Arteta promised Willian we'd win the Champions League? Yes, the 3-year project has failed. That much is quite clear. Anyway, this news is coming out of where are we? Ray Parler's mouth. Ray Parler has been on TalkSport Drive, and he is quoted as saying, I got a text from Mark Overmars saying that he wants to go back to the club to sort this out. What do you think about that? Is this an offer that you'd be up for? I mean, Arsenal fans, you got little to no say. That much is quite clear. You've got little to no choice with what you're given. But I mean, it strikes me as a common sense thing to do to get the old guys back. Whether that's going to be possible with some of them who already got their own jobs, like Patrick Vieira, clearly busy. Thierry Henry has just taken on the new Belgian role. He's going to be a Belgian coach with the national team there for the duration of the World Cup. Busy. Yeah? I'm occupied. Am I going to just jump into the fire? Because this is what's happening. Arsenal, Arteta, Edu, your necks are on the line. There's so much at stake here. You got Vinay, not a clue. I looked at his CV the other day. Someone please send me Vinay's CV. Send me his CV. We need to go through this. I've got to show you this. Where is it? Is it on my laptop? I've got his CV. I'm blown away. Because from top to bottom, we've got guys who are work experience dons in director positions. You're a first timer. Let's take it to the very base level. You're working in McDonald's. Okay. Big McDonald's, beautiful, golden arches, yeah? crucial to life. Crucial. Important. Yeah? Come on, 3 a.m, you see the arches, we're going in. The drive-through. Oh, it's a special occasion. Or you're just walking, stumbling, you're in. Huge queues because you're looking after a lot of people depend on you, we believe in you. If you are coming to work at this establishment and you do not know how to flip burgers, yeah, how to make supremely tasty Big Macs and fries that are not cold, yeah, and adequately salted, if you want to be capable of actually running the milkshake machine, you can't just come in and be manager. You can't just step up 4 levels, right? You can't also be area manager of multiple Golden Arch establishments if you've only ever looked after the newsagents. It doesn't work like that. Listen, this is big old Arsenal. Yeah, enough fucking analogies. It's big old Arsenal. Where's the CV? Let me see if I've got this. Someone had it on and got it off LinkedIn. And I'm genuinely shocked that Vinay is in charge because Arteta's on his first job. It's his first real gig. Then you got Edu. It's his first real gig. We've got Vinay, first real gig. And all the people that are going to be their team, first real gig. No one's got a clue what's going on because they've never experienced it before and they don't know how to handle anything. And right now, I assure you, panic buttons are being pressed. HICM says we deserve to be relegated. Omui says from get your pants down to McDonald's management. Indeed, this is what we do. Kolasinac and Cedric are currently trending. It is very interesting to see what people are saying, though. Bro, we need OR and a real director. Crystal Palace close to signing Edouard. Edouard, of course, Celtics. Edouard is close and has been an option for Crystal Palace. Potentially, I would say probably a more viable option if they're to go big. But Arsenal have been clinging on to the idea that they could move Eddie Nketiah on, especially seeing as we've got the Balogun situation unfolding. I've got to say this, during pre-season, Eddie Nketiah genuinely looked like Arsenal's best striker. How do you like them apples? Sad scenes. There is a potential twist in the Mbappe situation. Breaking news is that there remains a possibility that Real Madrid will increase their offer to 200 million euros. Real Madrid considering upping their bid for Paris Saint-Germain's Kylian Mbappe to, that is about 170 odd million pounds. 170 million pounds. Imagine. Wow, incredible. 170 million pounds from Mbappe. There was a stage where you could have got him for free. Here we go. Oh, hey, Kylian. Mate. Yes, indeed. Where we go next? I mean, this Maitland-Niles stuff, I'm not going to be... what kind of message does it send to Maitland-Niles if you're playing all those other guys ahead of him and saying that he's part of the plans? Plus, you're playing in midfield. I'm very confused about what's going on at this club. Everton are the subject of today's biggest story. If you are new to the stream, it has been about Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles, who's obviously played twice this season, but isn't used to being in the starting 11 on a regular basis. He was on loan at West Brom, played 12 times there last season. if he was to make the move to Everton, he would have been following Theo Walcott, of course, and Alexander Iwobi. So there has been a potential door opened there. People have seen that there's a potential to make yourself there. It's not lasted long there for Walcott. But what I will say is most players who have aspirations of playing in the World Cup now need to be playing football. They're going to want their moves sorted now. And as a result, I can see there being a lot of movement in the market late on, especially with these smaller deals which haven't been going through very much. It's been mostly the huge ones dominating the headlines, like this, Kylian Mbappe, who, as I say, potentially subject to another bid up to £170 million. We've got Daniel James news. Leeds on the verge of signing Manchester United winger Daniel James in a £30 million permanent deal. That's a Telegraph saying that one. Is that a lot of money, Daniel James? That's fantastic business, in my opinion, from Manchester United. If they can get 30 million for a player they don't want, it goes a long way to etching back some of the outlay that they've made this season. You can see why Real are in financial ruin, says AN97. That's probably Owen. Yeah, Owen. Ewan? Ian? Or is that Irish? Why do you always spell the stuff funny? Frauds. Ian, 97. You can see why Real are in financial ruin. I just got to stress that they're not in financial ruin. I'll explain why in a minute. And want the Super League, trying to spend 200 million euros on Mbappe when in January they can get him for free. I'm not convinced they're in financial ruin. From the reading that I've done, they have actually been quite smart over the last few windows. They haven't spent massively in terms of Real Madrid, and the money that they can pull in is of a similar ilk to Manchester United. So the fact that they are constantly winning means that they are very well positioned to make big moves in the transfer market. I think Perez's issue is more that he wants control handed back to the clubs that are generating as much cash or the most cash in football, and that is these big clubs. I have to be honest, I'm not as excited to watch Burnley against whoever it is, Crystal Palace, as I am to see Manchester United against Real Madrid. It's just the way of the world, unfortunately. I think this is a problem that what? You're wrong. It's you massive fraud! Sorry. Biggest fraud. Where does he say he's Owen? Right, we're saying it's Owen. Owen, mate. Owen 97. Nah, you've been cancelled, mate. You've been cancelled. He's been bought for £18 million, Invictus Track says. So that is fantastic business. It looks like it's a done deal, this. Leeds United signing. I'm not sure that they've announced yet, but I think that is done. Leeds United. Oh, that's a good one as well. We've got hold on. We've got other news as well. Of course, Bayern Munich, who dominates. It's not really fair, is it, this? It's not really fair. Dirty Mike! Have I ever seen a human being that looks more like Dirty Mike? Wow. That is your actual twin, bro. Oh, wow. What's it called? Doppelganger. Is that... Wait. Before I am embarrassing myself. You are... That is your doppelganger. Wow. Separated at birth. There is no way that you are not of the same bloodline. There is absolutely no way. Bayern Munich have signed... Well, hold on a second. Let me... Hold on. Do you know what I've just thought? Bayern Munich have signed Leipzig's best midfielder, their best centre-back, and their manager. Bayern Munich have signed the league's second-placed team. That's their main competitor. They've signed their manager, their centre-back and their midfielder. Seems right. Seems fair. Seems fair. It all seems well in that world. Yeah. 16 million euros! Oh, that's not dodgy at all. No, absolutely not. No, nothing to see here. Yeah, I love this as well. This is what a load of nonsense. What an absolute lot of nonsense. 16 million euros, mate. Are you serious? Willock was 26 million pounds. Come on. I'm sorry, what an absolute nonsense. Sabitzer has gone on Instagram, however, and done a farewell message. After 6 years, a wonderful chapter closes for me. Thank you, RB Leipzig, for an unforgettable time. Thank you to all the fans for your incredible support. It was great honour to wear the colours of RB Leipzig. Oh, RB. It's RB Leipzig. It's BVB and RB Leipzig. Huh? Okay. And to lead this great club as captain. Wow. Now a new chapter opens for me to fulfill my dream of going from second to first. My family are looking forward to Munich. I mean, he's in the circle of winners now. The secret circle of trust. When you're in the Bayern camp, anything is possible. Trophies galore. You can double in size within 3 months. It's quite sensational what they can achieve, especially in the transfer market. And yet again, they have plucked from their main competitor, their main rival, 3 of the most important pieces. Unbelievable business. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Oh, it's Owen, you massive fraud. I know, I'm just telling you again. Andrew Richardson says, I know it's off subject, but it's my birthday. Can I get some best wishes from the forefather? My actual son. Look at you going hard in the gym, working for that pump, trying to improve yourself. You're getting bigger, badder, better every day. Congratulations, mate. Happy Earth Day. Yes, mate. Keep working. Keep working. Jeez, them arms are looking the size of my legs. Yeah? Okay. Where are we going next? Sabitzer moving to Bayern Munich. Absolutely nonsensical. There is also, I should stress, this is a rumour doing the rounds, but this has been going around for a minute. News about Chelsea players. That's right. West London's finest. The champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. I've got that ringing around in my ears after going to that game. It concerns this man. Probably one of the most forgotten about, underrated young talents in European football, who was actually on Bayern Munich's radar. I'm going to say maybe not should, but could have gone out there, is the subject of a move, or at least speculation surrounding a move, to BVB. Borussia Dortmund interested in bringing Callum Hudson-Odoi to the Bundesliga. It's up to Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel at this point, but Hudson-Odoi and the club are meant to have an agreement in place. Callum Hudson-Odoi potentially moving to the Bundesliga to play with Borussia Dortmund, who are so good at nurturing these young talents. It just seems like a common sense move. If you've watched any of the rise of a whole host of talents, but in particular now you've got Reina, you've got I really have Bellingham is a fan favourite out there, and for English youngsters, the completion of the kind of transitional stage of Jadon Sancho's career is going to be really inspiring and will serve them well to kind of build and bounce with the foundations of a model that Arsenal should be doing, you absolute clowns. Yeah? Okay. Much love to everyone who's joined us in the stream. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop the video a damn like if you are enjoying the content. Have we had any confirmation of that deal? Let me just check. No confirmation of that deal so far. If there are any deals that do go through, or you see anything that you think I need to be going through, please do tweet it to me at twitter.com/HughWizzy. Maxi, my son, my actual son. Much love to you, mate. Appreciate your support. And Will Jones, welcome to True Fraud Gang membership. My actual son. Appreciate you both and everyone supporting the stream as we move into the final hours of transfer window time. It's going to get saucy tomorrow. I hope you're ready. We're going to do one, a big one. Deadline day is always emotional. Sometimes it's a bit of a letdown. It's built up, or it has been built up over the years, as one of the most emotional roller coasters of the season. Christmas Day for football fans in some cases, and there will be things happening, so do stay tuned. I'll be covering all the clubs, all the big deals, some of the smaller ones. I'm not going to do this guy goes to hashtag or come on. Oh, actually, no, I probably would do that actually if he was a name anyway. But anyway, transfer window of course closes tomorrow, 11 p.m. So we are we're 28 hours away, lads. 28 hours away from the transfer window ending, closing, and that being everybody's final squad done. Jack Fawcett says, remember when troops bantered United about signing Cavani whilst Arsenal got Partey? Now we have Cristiano Ronaldo and Arsenal's players are begging for moves online. Wow. I mean, I can't speak for other channels, but I was excited at Cavani coming to the league. I know that he's a top striker, has been for a while. He's PSG's record goal scorer. He's got incredible movement, international glorified player. A man, a real man's man, yeah, gets on the back of a horse in the iced snow, topless, yeah, rides into the wilderness with a sword, yeah, that type of Don. But, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo, look, mate, Arsenal and Manchester United, I don't know why you're doing this. Don't do this. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're different conversations, different owners, different financial capacity, different clout, different ambition. Just different, you know, it's just very different, very different. Drill Sergeant 24, much love to your mother for getting involved, mate. I appreciate you. You are an absolute hero. Okay, next up on that list. Okay, God, where do we go? Let's have a little look, shall we? Arsenal Twitter is fully alive with the talk of Mikel Arteta and the decisions that are going to be made over the next 28 hours. I've got Chelsea news. We've got a couple of kids going out on loan. What's this? Different league next season. Is he talking about Arsenal perhaps being in the Championship? Peter Badger says this window may well have been the maddest on record. Messi, Ronaldo, Sancho, Lukaku, possibly Mbappe, all moving in the same window. Look, Juventus are making moves to replace the departing Cristiano Ronaldo. Uncanny Hexagon says McDonald's versus Wimpy. We are done. All or nothing, not until next year. Check IMDb for proper ad. No, don't try it. I know what you're doing. We've already looked at it. You're late. You're massively fraudulent there. You've been caught out. Notification gang, I appreciate you. You turn up on time and you catch all the jokes. It goes over the heads of some of you, yeah, because you're not here. Jerome Boateng is a free agent. That's nice for him. Look at the frauds I've got in the chat. Sayed Kolasinac to Real Madrid. What? Agreement reached. You've really got time. You've really got time. Yeah? Oh, someone sent me Vinay's CV. Thank you. Let's have a look. This is the Chelsea news, though. Sui, thanks for sending me that lurker. Another youngster going out. The one positive is that Chelsea are now trying to put buyback clauses on it, so it kind of turns out to be a long-term loan if we decide. That is the news here from Nizar Kinsella, Chelsea specialist for goal. He says, Tino Angerin is set to join Lokomotiv Moscow on loan. They've got a £17 million buyout clause that they could use, but there will be a buyback clause for Chelsea, who we already know are fantastic at getting business done, both ins and outs, that have really covered the fact that they've had such an outlay on Romelu Lukaku, and of course want to spend on Sevilla's Jules Koundé, who is going to cost something like a lot of money. What's this? Who's saying this? What? Arteta sacks? No, bro. Do you see? This is why you got to read between the lines and do your homework. Journalism is so corrupt and manipulative. The vulnerable minds of Arsenal fans falling for this foolishness, which I'm again going to have to translate. The Daily Star have been quoted here as saying the Arsenal owners have agreed to dismiss Arteta from the team after a series of poor results. This is in fact false information, as I have read the exact article that they're quoting, and they've said exactly the opposite, that they're going to back him, and they've backed him. They've backed him in the market. They will continue to back him. There is actually, for Arsenal fans who are looking for positivity, a run of fixtures which should provide a pathway to points. You know, the possibility of a goal or two. And there are 7 games, in fact, that my club will be winning. 7 in a row. I think his neck will be on the line if that doesn't really go to plan, but as it stands, these are his players. This is going to be his chance to build the team, and he hasn't, as it yet stands, played the team that he wants to put together. He's not had the chance to put together the new midfield. We might not even have all the midfielders. He's certainly going to need an additional 2, and they will have had that in mind when they were having emergency meetings over the past 24 hours. Mikel Arteta and Edu having meetings because there is a whole lot of business to get done, ins, outs, and whatnot. Kurt Zuma announced for West Ham. Indeed, that was 2 days ago, mate. I did a thing on that 2 days ago. Let me just check that I'm not tripping out here, but yeah, that was 2 days ago. Where have you been? What are you doing? Slow Sports News with... Who is that that's just sent that in? Taz Vision, mate. Taz Vision, bro. That's from the 28th of August. It's the 30th. Kurt Zuma has, however, moved, yes, to West Ham United, and Taz has just found out. Anyway, Henry Winter has tweeted and then deleted. What was he tweeting, lads? What was he tweeting? Someone sent me. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has backed out of the England squad. I've also got a tweet here from Henry Winter on Willian. He says, good luck to Willian at Corinthians. Good luck to him. He was a bizarre move for Arsenal. Age, contract length and wages. What's going to be very interesting, lads, is you need to have a look at the books, which may well be cooked. A look at the books, which may well be being cooked. Yeah. I want to know if any advisory fees are paid over the next couple of years. I want to see if any consultation fees that were part of his initial deal have been cancelled. There are tens upon tens of millions of pounds potentially going on missing walkies in a fishy smelling deal. Or potentially, allegedly, reportedly, you know, who knows. But this is looking so dodgy. People don't walk away from 20 odd million pounds or more for nothing out of the goodness of their heart. Are you fucking smoking crack? Yeah? Wake up, lads. Smell the coffee. Can understand why. So the PR spin on this absolute fraud merch, listen, is so bait. It's unbelievable. How many of you are being paid by Kia? Oh, it's disgraceful. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Journalism, the truth, and the search for it, yeah, will live on. The amount of washing that's going on at this club, I don't even want to know. Oh, I don't even want to know. We already know. We already know Raul was sacked because of his involvement in something that was massively fraudulent. And still to this day, a few more need to follow Willian out the door, including Xhaka, Kolasinac and Bellerin, if any rebuild to work. Now, I've got to say, for Henry Winter, who is chief football writer at the Times and one of the, if not the most respected football writer in the country, for him to be going on record and saying, listen, Willian's signing was a joke. I can understand why fans are relieved that he's gone. And that if you want to convince fans that anything's good, anything like a rebuild is happening or it's going to work, you need to get rid of Xhaka, who is, by the way, Arsenal captain, yeah? When Aubameyang's not playing, which has been the case this season quite a lot, Kolasinac and Bellerin. So if I can be convinced, me, as the head writer, and he's telling that to the world, so the world knows what kind of situation Arsenal are in now. Joke. Absolute joke. That's what that is. Now, the up and down topsy-turvy situation with Kylian Mbappe looks like it's taken another turn, and Real Madrid saying that they are now walking away because they're sure they're going to get Mbappe for nothing next summer. And it looks like PSG are turning down 180 million euros. Nicolas Perez. Nicolas Perez. Where are you, Nicolas, mate? Hold on. Nicolas, mate, where are you? Trying to find you. No, I can't find you. There we go. I'll read you out. Just tuned in. What do you think about Aziz on loan to Portsmouth? Should he have gotten time in the first team for Arsenal? Greetings from Florida. We've talked about Aziz. Right, he's not there. He's not there. No. Where is Aziz? Miguel, bro, where are you? No. We have talked about Aziz. He is going to be going on loan to Portsmouth, and I think that's good for him. Portsmouth are going to be up there, if not getting promoted. They'll be up there in their league. I think they already are. He'll start consistently. That's what he needs. He's not going to get game time at Arsenal, especially if there's people like Lokonga who can't get game time, and he's just signed for the club as one of the players who should be playing. It's got to be a good deal for me, yes. Freddie Quintos says, which of these three transfers do we need most? Trippier, Asensio, or Tolisso? I guess the one we need the most is probably Trippier. You need all three of them, mate. You need two. You need two of those three. If those are the options, you need two of the three. Invincible run starts this Saturday, says Arteta's cousin. Indeed. Has he sent me the CV in my DMs? Hold on a second, let me just have a look. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Okay. What an absolute hero. We have been sent. This is Vinay's CV. I need you to have a look at this with me, please. All right, we're going to start down at the bottom. Summer Associate. We're not going to count that. Yeah, Summer Associate. I'm going to presume that's him doing work experience. Oil trader, incredible, selling oil. 1 year, no, a few months, no, 1 year, 2 months selling oil. 3 years strategy consultant, specializing in financial services, technology, media, and telecommunications. Commercial manager at the London Olympics, that is. Led negotiations for various sponsorship, hospitality, merchandising, and broadcasting deals. Non-executive director for the World Championships. Non-executive director for Dugout, who make football content. Director for Arsenal, 7 years and 10 months. Board member of Arsenal Broadband Limited. Arsenal Broadband Limited. Oh, God. Entity that owns Arsenal's media and digital rights. Trustee of the Arsenal Foundation and a non-executive director of the British Olympic Association. Vinay Venkatesham. This is great info. Have a look at this. In 2010, he's become a member of the management team, being head of global partnerships, made director of global partnerships and business strategy, sales and marketing director, chief commercial officer, managing director, chief executive. I mean, what a pathway to success. What a pathway to the top. What's incredible is how bad Arsenal have been commercially for so long. And I've got to say that he's clearly worked his way up the ladder. And I mean no disrespect, but it's like this. A lot of people have pointed the finger at Mikel Arteta. A lot of people will point the finger at the players. There are fingers that need to be pointed in both those directions. My main concern has always been the hierarchy, because I think it filters down in any successful business. It's very difficult for you as a CEO, director, as the main man, looking at your enterprise and attempting to make it successful. It's very difficult to see it faltering on a regular basis, a consistent basis, to see a downfall, to see a hold up in the progression or profits, and not act. And that is what has been allowed to happen for quite a long time now. It's been quite clear that the people that the Cronkies or KSE have left in charge are not really clued up on exactly how to get us out of the situation that we find ourselves in right now. I've got another super here which says, loving the consistent quality content. I appreciate you, Kyle. Arsenal wanted to sign Emerson Royal, but he's chosen at Tottenham instead. How have we fallen? Incredible. Growing Simba says, salut, is he? Indeed. Salut. With no Champions League and no Europa League distractions, surely that's a free run to win the league for the Arsenal. Biggest club in London. I mean, it's good to see that people are enjoying themselves, having a drink. Some of us are clearly high as a kite. It's quite obvious that, what was his name? Growing Simba. He's lost the plot. Head's gone. As with so many Anyway, we've got more breaking news for Reiss, of course. There will be updates throughout the window or the remaining hours. I'm going to be doing a few streams, a few videos. Please do join me. Much love to the guy who sent me Vinay's CV. Just another look behind me at Arsenal's current CEO, who has little to no experience in football. It's fine to be at the football club for a while, and I respect the way that he's worked his way up, but fingers are going to be pointed because the understanding of the game is quite key. Edu's CV, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I don't think it's as long as this one. He is another one whose head is going to be on the chopping block if this window ends the way it is. What's going on here? Arsenal's window. Okay, cheers for that. Ronald Koeman sent Samuel Umtiti to warm up yesterday, but he didn't play against Getafe. The sole purpose was for the new camp to boo him and to persuade him to leave the club in the final days of the transfer window. This is from Zach Lowy, who has said some pretty matter-of-fact stuff there. Samuel Umtiti, who you can see there, has apparently been asked to warm up, not because he was going to be brought on, but because he was going to get booed. I find that interesting because he should be warming up anyway. It's a normal practice for players to be warming up, but apparently he's been booed because he didn't take a wage cut, and was being blamed for Lionel Messi's exit. Fans want him gone. I'm not sure he's part of Koeman's plan, so we'll see what happens with that. This is Leal Thomas, assistant news editor at Sky Sports News, who says Houssem Aouar is expected to stay at Lyon as things stand. Arsenal and Tottenham both been linked to this player, and it looks like he's going to be staying at Lyon. We've got AFC Bell tweeting again. The Bell is fully back. The ghost of Bell past is back. Christmas is upon us, and he's tweeting on a regular basis. He says the identity of the third club interested in Hector Bellerin's services has been revealed, and it is... Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Barcelona. Yeah, that's right. Barcelona are the club, or the third club, because the others are Real Betis and Villarreal. Barcelona are the third club that are interested in Hector Bellerin, if reports from the Bell are to be believed. There's a high-level meeting. I've got to say, it's not from the Bell. I told you about this in Spain earlier. We did... Anyone who's watched... I've just fucking had a... Has he just tweeted this? 7:19. Oh my God. It's a massive fraud. It's a massive fraud. Bro, rewind the video. About an hour ago, I did this story. You're not fooling anyone here. Have you tweeted about this earlier today, bro? Relax. 9 hours ago. Third unnamed club. I told you the club was Barca, bro. So, are you getting the news from me? Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. Okay. Anyway, Spanish press reported that this morning. Cheers, whoever sent me that. Next. Don't send me that anymore. Okay, thanks. Harry C just acting me 3 times. Cheers for that. Hugh, as you check this. I grew up on Thierry Henry's goals. I'd be watching the Prem with my dad on the free-to-air channels. Henry was flying. The runs, the finishes, it was crazy. 12 Things You Don't Know About Me by Rafinha, who is a massive Thierry Henry fan. I mean, if you were young and born in that kind of era, who isn't? What's this? We Move. Oh my God. People are writing emails to Vinay. Well, this week's Ligue 1, who scored Team of the Week? Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. 4 Marseille players in there, including Matteo Guendouzi and William Saliba. I mean, it goes without saying, doesn't it, that they were both deemed not good enough to play for the OS. But William Saliba, I watched the game. Marseille are better than Arsenal right now, bro. I mean, that's not really saying much, but they are better than Arsenal. They play some nice football. And Saliba is great under pressure. If not a little bit of a heart in the mouth. He's very calm, composed, and he can work his way out of some very tight spaces. His passing is great. He had an effort on goal, which was not, well, it wasn't on goal. It was off target, but he'll be ruining that miss because it was a good chance. He took it left-footed. I think in general, I watched a little compilation of him as well. He's very easy on the eye and has the potential to be a fantastic defender. He's also being dropped in a lot of trouble by the likes of his midfield compatriots. So he will grow as Marseille are playing European football this season, I believe. Are they? So Saliba and Guendouzi playing European football and Arsenal aren't. Is that right? Yeah, I believe so. Anyhow, we move on to the next. What's this one? Silly. This is why I screen stuff. People are sending me tweets about Cristiano Ronaldo has been offered to Arsenal. Please, ridiculous. There has, however, apparently been an update on. Yeah, they're going big on the Hector Bellerin thing now. Hector Bellerin being linked strongly to Barcelona with Mikel Arteta under pressure to get deals done before the deadline shuts. We got just under. I don't know how long we've got actually. I'm just going to leave that there. Can I find a better version of that picture? No other sizes. All right, let's go for Arteta. Arteta and Edu. Let's get both here. Guess who's going to jail tonight? Yeah. There we go. I'll switch it between the two of you. Jeez. Okay. Much love to everyone who's joined us for the stream. I hope you've enjoyed. Please do send me anything that you want to go through. I'm just going to go get myself a drink. Have a 30-second break. We'll be back to go through all the latest news as it happens. But for now, do me a favour, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it amongst your friends, retweet the tweet, get involved. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway! Wait, how many likes have we got? Have we got enough likes for me to feel like I'm... 2,500. Wow, you've been going in. That's not bad. It could be better. There's nearly 5,000 of you in here, but I'll do a giveaway right now. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Wow. Quick coffee time, yeah. Let's just keep them entertained. Don't want the fans, the frauds, to go. There we go.
patrons.
Patiently waiting. Right, lads. Okay. Much love to everyone who's stayed. I'm doing this giveaway, t-shirt giveaway, right now, okay? We do it live and exclusive. All you got to do to be in with a chance of winning is be subscribed to the channel. That's it. That's all you got to do. Oh, and like the video as well. Like the video. You got to like the video, all right? I can't really test that you like the video, but I'll believe you, okay? Right then, how are we going to choose a winner? What we're going to do is we're going to go to YouTube competition winner, random comment picker. Okay. This is not what I want. I don't want that. I want chat. How to pick a live chat comment picker. Where's the one that I used last time? Yes, okay, here we go. Right, now what I've got to do is enter the URL into here. So let me get this. Okay. Right, basically, if you want to enter this giveaway, right, all you got to do is type the word fraudulencia, okay? This is a test to see who can spell, right? I hope you've been doing your homework, lads. All right, all you got to do is write fraudulencia, okay? We're going to choose the winner in 5 minutes. We'll give people enough time so if they've gone to the loo or got a drink, they can come back. But we're doing a giveaway. To enter the giveaway, all you got to do is type fraudulencia in the next 5 minutes. Okay? If you don't know how to spell it, go in the link in the description box. There is a link to the Instagram, instagram.com/fraudulencia. Here we go. I'll click over here so you can see it. There it is. For anyone that's wondering, that's how you spell it there. Okay. We'll do the giveaway in 4.5 minutes. My sons. Much love to everybody. It's a little thank you for getting involved, for being supportive. And I should stress as well, the last giveaway winners were Purdy and Nadine. They've both got their stuff, and they get their stuff, or they won because they were early with the comments. If you turn the notifications on and you're early, there will be random giveaways happening, especially for Fraud Gang members. Kai Jordan Berry is the newest Fraud Gang member, and you are so appreciated, my son, my actual son. Okay, everyone is getting involved in that. Good to see, good to see. Let's just close today off with this giveaway. Veritas said, I have nothing insightful to drop. Thank you for keeping me entertained in the middle of the night. My son, I love the dog. Beautiful. It's like Lassie. What's Lassie? What kind of dog is Lassie? You're on probation, remember?
I know. It's a collie dog.
A collie, border collie?
Not border collie.
No? Okay. Okay, lads, the clock is ticking. Tick tock, 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 tick tock. Listen, mate, Arsenal, yeah? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick friggin' tock. Where are we? Yeah? Not long left now in the transfer window. Eric Hauptmann. Much love to your mother for tuning in, for joining in, and for the support. You are massively appreciated. Stefan Chiorescu, I see you making moves. Leander Parkin, you are appreciated. Kieran Gilly, yes indeed, he wants to be part of this giveaway action. Who doesn't want to be part of the last few of the first drop? Jeez, the second drop incoming. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Saucy is not even good enough. Flamboyant would not be sufficient. Fraudulencia. Jeez, remember the name. That's all I'm saying. Like I say, much love for hanging around. We'll do this. We've got a minute and a half left. If you haven't typed Fraudulencia in to enter, please do. This is, well, it's not your one and only opportunity, but this is a good opportunity to get your hands on some goodness, some free goodness. That's funny. Shannon Cregan says, Fraudulencia, is this cheating? Hashtag super chat. Yes, it is. But cheating will get you far in life. Ask some of the winners. Beautiful, beautiful. Tasty. We've got Lay. Oh, Lay Jeffrey, indeed. True fraudulence is something so becoming of you. It is synonymous with your name, Lay. Lele, welcome to the True Fraud Gang Members Club. It's almost time. We're 30 seconds away. Lads, please. All you got to do is type once. If you haven't liked the video as well, don't dislike it if you don't win, all right? You can win the next one. There will be more. I've got a box behind me, all right? Okay, lads, it's almost time. If you are just arriving, you've missed a hell of a stream. We've gone through the likes of Ainsley Maitland-Niles moving to Everton and then not moving to Everton and being part of Mikel Arteta's plans and then not and then being, and it's been a complicated one. Eddie Nketiah could well be moving to Crystal Palace, but they may well prefer Odison Edouard. Kolasinac wants to move to Fenerbahce to be next to Mesut Ozil, and Mesut Ozil has vouched for him, but the club don't trust Kolasinac's character. Hector Bellerin is a name that Barcelona, yes, I repeat, Hector Bellerin is a name that Barcelona Football Club, Hector Bellerin is a name that Barcelona Football Club are considering as a right-back replacement for the departing Emerson Royale, who looks to have completed a €23 million deal to Tottenham Hotspur, top of the league. Tottenham Hotspur, as Arsenal look for anyone to join the shit show, the fire. So we've got a couple of empty chairs. We've got a couple of chairs we're trying to kick guys out of so that we can get new ones to sit in the fire with us. It is time, lads. It is time, yes indeed, to choose a winner. My sons, much love to everyone who has joined in. You are all appreciated. I'll just go through this one super chat before we choose the winner. Ashwin Morty says, Hugh, thoughts on Bug Eye Ozil and what may come out in the future about this turbulent time? Bug Eye Ozil is slightly fraudulent, but I'll let you off. I think he's very bitter. I think there's obviously some stuff that he wants to get off his chest and he couldn't help it. And as much as I believe it would be difficult for him not to actually want the best for Arsenal, having been an Arsenal player, the way that he left, the manner of his exit and the way that Arsenal disrespected him, silenced him, paid him to not play football and got rid of him, will have left a bitter taste in the mouth that has preempted that tweet. It's point scoring with Arsenal at the bottom of the table. Okay, let's do it. I'm about to click the button. A name is going to appear randomly on the bottom of your screen, and that is going to be the winner of today's giveaway. My sons, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Will Parker. Fraudulencia, spelt correctly. That's going to go very far. Congratulations to Will Parker. You are much appreciated, and this is on its way to you. All you got to do is message me, preferably in the Twitter or Instagram DMs. You can do it on YouTube as well. If you leave a comment, actually, in the video itself, not in the chat, we can sort out the address and I'll get that sent out to you tomorrow morning. Sharp, yeah? Sharpish. Okay. Congratulations to Will. Give him some love. Send some love hearts in the chat. Love hearts to all of you as well, because you've all made the stream what it was. I'm going to love you and leave you for now, though. I will be back, of course, as and when there is breaking news for that ass. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, I've been here with you. This has been my sons.